Hello everyone and welcome to another Wisdom Wednesday. I am Adeniji Mafo and today I'm sharing some tips on how to improve your baking process. Let's dive right in. I'll be shining spotlights on measurements and its effect on the overall outputs of your cake. So most times, all the time, measuring is the next step after your goods have been purchased if you want to start any baking process. And this being one of the first steps plays a very vital role because it ensures you have the right ingredients measured accordingly and it really determines the overall output. For whatever measurements you're doing, it's necessary you have the right tools and equipment. For your dry ingredients, it's advised to use your dry measuring cups. For your wet ingredients, use your wet measuring cups. And then you could also use the scales. Scales are used for larger productions, but they could be also used for smaller productions. So a tabletop scale will always work. And it's more accurate because you won't miss a 0.2 or a 0.1 here or there. So you always have a consistent recipe you're working with and you have an expected result at the end. Some of the effects of poorly measured ingredients could be a sunken middle in your cake, and this is mostly as a result of too much baking powder. So you want to ensure that whatever your recipe says, you don't add a little more. It's not like salt where you say you could add a little salt here and there for when you're cooking. For baking, you can't add a little baking powder or just an extra spoon based on your thoughts or your intuition. No, you just have to use the right measurements to avoid that. Well, flour quality also contributes to that, and then the temperature. You could check that on our Baker Academy, there's some information on flour quality too. Also, a very common result of poorly measured ingredients while baking could be a formation of white sugary crusts on the surface of your cake after it has been baked, and this is a result of too much sugar. Too much sugar could also cause white patches on the surface of your cake. You will notice that on the surface you'll see some white patches, and this is mostly as a result of too much sugar. So as sugar serves as a preservative, yes, you still don't want to add too much. You just want to follow through with the right measurements so you don't have to work with something you don't desire or your products or results that gives you trouble. Measurements also determines the overall structure and form of the cake. Poorly measured ingredients results to a poorly formed cake. You could have them crumbly or really hard and not what you will want to work with. So you see, this is a very vital step in every baking process, whether for cakes or even other pastries too. It's necessary that your team understand this and they are well informed on why measuring is a vital step to achieving your desired results at all times in your baking firm or your industry. So you don't have to work with losses and handle a very high cost of production because you have to keep repeating processes. You would just want to avoid that, looking at the cost of production, and also because you also want to have a good profit at the end of the day. Putting all of this together, you can see how vital measuring is in the baking process. Apart from the overall outputs, you don't want to waste your time too. So it's necessary to adhere to whatever recipe you have developed for your products and work through it and see that whatever you're doing, your precision and accuracy are applied. That's all I have for today. If you have any questions on the tools to be used or the equipment best practice, you can leave a comment or a question in the comment section. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a lovely day. Bye.